Hello, and today I'm here reviewing Invincible by Dawn Metcalf. This is the last book in the Twixt series, and that broke me when I read the last page of this book. It absolutely broke me. I really loved seeing Joy Malone's character in this book. In the previous books, we've come to learn new things about her as we went along. In the first book, she was just a girl, and then in the second book, she was found to maybe be part fairy. And then we got into the third book, and she and some of the other characters started finding out more things about her as she figured out how to live with her true name and everything. And I'm still a little bit foggy as to what happened in each book because I loved them that much. This is not so much separate books to me as they are pieces of the story. To me, this was just one of the best series I've ever read. So in this one, Invincible, our main character is trying to cope with the fact that she has been labeled the Destroyer of Worlds by the king and queen that were lost to the fairy people. So that was different. That was different. We see her doubting herself and kind of worrying about herself a lot, and Ink kind of takes a back seat in this book. In the first book, he was very much a big, huge chunk of the book. In this one, it's more like Joy is trying to find, this one is more like Joy's trying to find how to live with herself. And she's got a lot of secrets going on in this book, and I cannot imagine how Dawn Metcalf writes these books without a whole wall of sticky notes, because I would get confused. The plot is that intricate. Then you have Anseed, and villain. As far as villains go, she's an excellent villain. Scary, scary, scary. And we see more of Briarhook from the first book. A lot of old characters. The character that I love the most in this series, though, is not one of the main characters. She's actually kind of a secondary character, and that's Philly. I love Philly. She's so funny. She's always just wanting to fight, and she just loves Joy because Joy's drama. She's like, I'm sticking with you because you cause trouble, and I like that, so I'm gonna stick by you. And I absolutely loved her character in this book. She gets so much more attention in this book than she did in the previous ones. So I was really, really into her. I was scared, though. I was scared that Dawn Metcalf was gonna kill her off. There's this part where she fakes being someone else, and it was talking about her bleeding, and I was like, oh my god, do not kill Philly. If you kill Philly, I'm going to cry and scream and throw things and just have a tantrum. The characters in this book are very, very sympathetic. Joy is also not a damsel in distress. She saves the world numerous times. She's very strong-willed, and she's very modern. She's a very modern character, and I like that. So this book to me is just 5 out of 5 stars. I've give every book in this series a 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely love this series. I'm really hoping that Dawn has something in the works now, and that she will be releasing another book really, really soon, because I just fell in love with her plots. I read Luminous, and the plot in that book and the concepts in that book were so original that I fell head over heels in love with that book. And so when I found out about this series, I immediately ordered it, and I fell in love with the characters in this as well. They're different, it's awesome, and I love that she's, the main character, she's not like typical. She's not your typical character. But I can't say enough good things about this series. You have to read this series to understand what I'm talking about. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.